Hello Dragon Wisps, welcome to today's Advent Calendar video. I'm Joseph, also known as the Dragon Whisperer. Today I'm going to be showcasing the 2025 ornaments that Ashley has made with resin. I put up a video the other day of her working with resin, and well, these weren't the things she was working on that day, but still, these are ornaments that she made from scratch this year. So this year's theme, despite the two first ornaments not fitting the theme, was musicals. So everybody had to pick their favorite musical as well as their favorite song from the musical. So, these are just our personal favorites, which doesn't necessarily mean, except for one, that we're not open to other musicals, except for one, but I'll get into that after. So sit back, relax, and first let's go through let's go over the couple of special ones. So Selena talks about something a little more than she talks about musicals, a particular musical, but musicals in general, and that is ducks. She is obsessed with them. Like, her wall is... You would think she was driving a Jeep. That's how many ducks she has in her room. She likes them a little bit, I guess. I don't know. And Ashley was particularly proud of the duck that she cut out of vinyl to put onto the ornament. So she really wanted me to showcase that for you guys. Which brings us to the other special one, which is Wyatt's special one. Now, Wyatt talks about something almost non-stop. He usually... Particularly someone of this something that he talks non-stop about. Chances are, if he opens his mouth to start a conversation with you, he's going to be talking about it, or him. And if you start a conversation with him, he's going to try and find a way to turn it to this. So Wyatt's, in case you can't tell from this side, is do Max Verstappen. Seriously, you would think he was his personal hype man with how much he talks about Max Verstappen, which is the only thing he talks more about than F1. So that would be their special ones. And Ashley was particularly proud of the color scheme she got, because she got the Red Bull blue and the Red Bull red and the yellow, which is...
It's on the uniform.
Oh.
So I just wanted to mix it in.
Oh. And then the yellow, which is also part of Max's uniform. So now we're moving on. The first musical one we're going to go over is one of our extras, Josiah, which this is the one where I'm not sure, because honestly, I'm not really sure Josiah has seen any other musicals to have to compare this to, or if this is the only one he has seen, because, Selena made him watch it. I don't know, I think she's had him watch Boo York, hasn't she?
To be honest.
Oh, well, anyway, so Josiah's is Hamilton. Now, his song is Guns and Ships, which, I mean, as a teenage boy, he could have just, picked the song that named two things he likes. Personally, I think Guns and Ships is a fantastic song anyway, but so that's Josiah's, which leads us into Selena's, which is also Hamilton. Actually put opposing color schemes on them. So you got the gold with black and the black with gold, and who knows which one's which. Selena's favorite song is "What Did I Miss," which, I mean, is fantastic. Like, you don't hear "What Did I Miss" being people's favorite song very often, but she says she really likes the way the music goes and the flow of it all, and yelling "What did I miss?" and stuff like that. Next, we're going to go on to our other extra, Brooks, which is her name, Brooke. Anyway, her favorite is The Greatest Showman, which is a little fantastic one. It's definitely one of the obscure ones that I don't think anyone's ever heard of before. It's got this new guy in it. You might have heard of him before, Hugh Jackman. Anyway, so The Greatest Showman is the story of P.T. Barnum and a circus. Her favorite song from that is "Million Dreams." Ashley's favorite is "From Now On." "From Now On" was the last song that Wyatt danced to before his first dance studio closed down. Like, it was the official last dance anyone from that studio danced. And it was because we put on a show after the year had ended. But I digress. Now that we have talked about Wyatt's girlfriends and Wyatt's dancing, we're going to move on to Wyatt's ornament, which Ashley is particularly proud of because of the font she used for the name Wyatt. And the colors, and how well it goes with Epic, the musical. So I may have mentioned this once or twice, but Wyatt became in love with Epic this year, to the point where he actually wants to learn the story of Iliad and the Odyssey and everything, which is fantastic for him because there's an Odyssey movie coming out next year, which is actually supposed to stay true to the story. So she's particularly proud of not only the color scheme, but look at that trident. That is beautiful. This really did turn out to be an epic ornament, and I don't even mean that as like a pun or a dad joke or anything. Like, it did turn out amazing. So now we're going to move on to Ashley's. For those who have been paying attention, you might know what Ashley's is. For those of you who haven't been paying attention, let's see if you can figure it out now. No, it's a musical, so it's not Fairly Odd Parents. Musical, so not Power Rangers. It's Wicked. That song that's all about defying gravity is her favorite one. I mean, honestly, it's a fantastic song. I like it. I'm not sure though if she likes the original version or the new version better.
Elsa will be so upset.
She likes the new version better.
Cynthia's a queen, okay? Alpha.
She needs to stop whispering because nobody can hear her.
I said Cynthia is a queen, okay? And then you looked at me, so I said alphabet.
I looked at you because nobody can hear you. So anyway, she really loves Wicked, and the way the colors melded, like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like you got like a almost yin yang bend going. I mean, obviously not to that degree, but like it's just flowing through, and she's got, the wand and the broom. She made sure to put those on the opposing colors, which adds to the yin and yang personally, but that would be Ashley's. So Wicked is her favorite. I just started watching it with her. I think we have to restart it though, because We started about a week and a half ago. We're about halfway through. I'm still confused. Plus, work. So, a bit of a damper in between. And now we're going to move on to mine, which will surprise a lot of people. I know, because it surprised my people. Mine is a bit of an older one, as far as when the movie came out, especially in comparison to everyone else's favorites, because mine came out on video in the early 2000s. But it is a rendition of a play, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. For those of you that don't know what Sweeney Todd is, it's about a barber who ends up getting put into prison on false charges because a judge wants to court his wife. I think he gets out of prison, comes back to London, moves back into his old place, which is now a meat pie shop run by Helena Bonham Carter, who is also in love with Sweeney Todd. And the whole time he just wants to get revenge while looking for, or not looking for, he knows where his daughter is. He wants to get revenge on the judge and get his daughter back and, live happily ever after somehow. And his form of revenge is to kill the judge. That becomes his life purpose. Anyway, my favorite song from the musical, I'm not going to reveal all too much from it, especially because I want Ashley to watch it. My favorite song is Pretty Women. Not only because it's a fantastic duet between Johnny Depp and Alan Rickman, but I feel it represents the duality of the two characters. So you have the one, right, who it's all he cares about with women is how they look. So, he needs his pretty women. He doesn't care if they're smart. He doesn't care if they love him as long as they're pretty. Which, led him to put Sweeney Todd, Benjamin Barker, into prison in the first place so that he could court his wife. And then on the flip side, you have the man who was put in prison because this judge, who was so obsessed with how women looked and everything, wanted to court his wife. So, while you have Alan Rickman singing about how much he loves pretty women and everything, you have Johnny Depp the entire time, yeah, and it's because of how much you love these pretty women that I'm about to end you right now. It's a fantastic song. But anyway, I digress. Those are the 2025 family ornaments that were made by Ashley. Which one of these was your favorite? Definitely not trying to influence your choice or anything. I know which one our favorite is, but I want to know which one your favorite is.
That's my favorite.
This is our favorite. But again, I want to know which one yours is. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the ornaments. Like I said, comment which one is your favorite below. I hope to see you tomorrow for the second last Advent Calendar video for 2025. And until then, as always, have a peaceful day and happy holidays. Bye.